Welcome back to TOMCAT TV. My name is Erlehebert Get the Worm. I oftentimes wake up too late. But today we will be watching Stand By Me. Which one did that come out? That came out in 1986. 1986. I mean, what does there to say? I know it's written by Stephen King. Who I actually think I saw who this was directed by. Is Rob Reiner, which is funny because I just watched A Few Good Men, and I think that was also directed by him. So I'm excited to go ahead and get into this. It was one I've been wanting to watch for a while. My parents say it's really good. I know kind of a bit of a basic. I think I know the plot. There's something about them discovering a dead body, I believe. But that's pretty much all I know about it. I know it has, of course, Corey Feldman. It's got Will Wheaton. Will Wheaton seems like a pretty cool guy. The guy who plays Derek in Scream 2, and he also plays in Kangaroo Jack and like various other things. So I don't know. I can't remember his name exactly off the top of my head, but I remember I always liked him. But I'm kind of excited to get into it. All I know is it's written by Stephen King, directed by Rob Reiner. It's got a few of the actors I know that I enjoy, and something about a dead body being found. Before I get into it, I'm going to have to remind you, go ahead and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. That way you can go ahead and get more notifications. We are going to have an amazing October. I have a fantastic lineup to try to get through as many as I possibly can, and obviously the more of you subscribe, watch, all that, the more I am motivated to lose as much sleep as possible to get more out. So I'm guaranteeing that I'm going to at least watch The Exorcist and The Lost Boys. And it looks like the two votes that are winning for after that is Dr. Sleep and Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which I'll watch. So I think I'll try to add on both of those at a minimum. Do The Exorcist, Lost Boys, Dr. Sleep, Tucker and Dale versus Evil for the month of October. But let's not waste any more time and let's watch Stand By Me from 1986. Also, FYI, drink Dubby. Dubby's really good. It keeps you awake. Does not give you dim dang jitters, and it is absolutely delicious. My suggestion is Push and Punch. Stand By Me. Attorney Christopher Chambers fatally stabbed at a restaurant. Did you stab anybody, or is this just an article? Or is that one of them as an adult?
I was 12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being.
Gotcha.
But only if you measure in terms of years.
Wesley, get off the bridge.
How do you know a Frenchman's been in your backyard?
I'm French, okay?
Your garbage cans are empty and your dog's pregnant.
Didn't I just say I was French?
I knock.
Teddy Duchamp was the craziest guy we hung around with.
That's cool, man.
He didn't have much of a chance in life. His dad was given to fits of rage. He held Teddy's ear to a stove and almost burned it off.
I knock.
Jeez.
Chris Chambers was the leader of our gang and my best friend. He came from a bad family and everyone just knew he'd turn out bad.
I forget the secret knock. Let me in.
Burn.
Oh man, you guys are
Right,
not gonna
Chris
believe this.
O'Donnell. That's
This
his
is
name,
so
right?
boss. I ran all the way from my house. I ran all the way home. Come on, you guys listen to me. I have to tell you no. What is it, man? Shirley. I ran all the way home. Screw you guys.
You guys want to go see a dead body?
At the beginning of the school year, he had buried a quart jar of pennies underneath his house. His mom cleaned out his room and threw away the map. Bert had been trying to find those pennies for 9 months.
Oh, wow.
The kid's dead, so it ain't nothing to him neither. I mean, who gives a shit if they ever find him? I don't.
We had all followed the Ray Brower story very closely.
Ray Brower.
Because he was a
I've heard
kid
the
our
name.
age.
It's best we just keep our mouths shut, and then they can't touch us.
I just wish we never boosted that goddamn Dodge.
Jesus Christ, man. If they would have known you were under there, they would have killed you. Could he have
Jeez.
all the way? I bet you anything that if we find him, we'll get our pictures in the paper. Yeah, we can even be on TV.
Oh, okay, so that's why they tried to find a body.
Yeah.
We'll all tell our folks we're tenting out in your backfield. We're rock solid till dinner tomorrow night.
And that's a plan.
But if we do find that kid's body, we'll get hide it.
Nobody will care. Because everybody's gonna be so jazzed about what we found, it's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Well, my dad'll hide me anyway, but hell, it's worth
Yeah.
the hiding. Yeah.
That summer at home, I had become the invisible boy.
You know what my canteen is? Mom!
What?
It's in Denny's room.
Well, my older brother Dennis had been killed in a Jeep accident.
Yeah, all the Stephen Kings, they always have weird, really rough, like, home life stuff going on. That's who I thought it was. That's cool.
This, my friend, is for you.
You ever seen Better Off Dead? Hilarious.
Start with me, Porcupine. Come here. Give me a hug.
You found it.
Huh?
Why can't you have friends like Denny's?
Dad, they're okay.
Sure they are. A thief and two thieves.
Okay, I got it.
Chris isn't a thief.
He stole the milk money at school. He's a thief in my book.
Well, I mean, if you've ever stolen anything, you're technically a thief. Anyone who's ever stolen anything is technically, definitionally a thief. If you've ever lied, you're a liar.
A dead kid named Ray Brower.
A 1911 Dope. Finger off the freaking trigger.
Is it loaded? Hell no. What do you think I am?
Oh gosh. Gosh.
Jesus!
No kidding.
You knew it was loaded, you wet end. It was a mean trick, Chris. Hey, Gordy.
Piss me off for sure.
I didn't know it was loaded.
But also, they're kids. They're not going to necessarily, especially if they don't use guns, they're not going to know to check.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Hey, girls, where you going?
There it is.
Come on, man. My brother gave me that.
And now you're giving it to me.
Give it to me.
He's always such a good D-bag. Until he became the hero and like everything.
Brother's not very polite, eyeball.
Oh, shit.
Take it back.
Oh. Cut it out.
Back.
There's always the ultra sadistic bullies in Stephen King movies, or I guess books. Curious with Stephen King, was he bullied by some psychotic, sadistic D-bags?
Well, what do we need a pistol for anyway? Spooky sleeping out at night in the woods. We might see a bear. Or a garbage can. It's a lot of thinking, Vern. Thanks.
2 for flinching.
Be about 20 miles. Sound about right to you, Gordy?
Yeah, it might even be 30.
30 miles isn't that far. I mean, it's far, but you get pretty far if you keep a good pace.
It's fast gun for hire. He's the calling wind. Far from home.
I was a kid, I'm like not gonna hang out on train tracks. I've heard too many stories.
Did anybody bring anything?
Not me. Gordy?
None of them brought food. That's hilarious.
What am I supposed to do? Think of everything? I brought the comb.
Oh, great, you brought the comb. What do you need a comb for? You don't even have any hair.
Gosh, that would stress me out just sitting in the middle of the tracks. As a kid, I wouldn't do that.
7 cents, Vern.
I haven't found my pennies yet.
That little road that goes by the junkyard. I think we can get some stuff there.
Train coming.
I mean, obviously with trains, you can generally hear them coming and get out of the way, but... Is he gonna play trickin'?
Come on, Teddy.
No. I'm gonna dodge it.
Teddy, man.
Oh, gosh.
Tracks, you're crazy.
This is why you don't play. It's because there's always that one kid.
Come on, man. Come on. No, come on, man.
Gosh. It's always that one kid. Calm down.
I don't need no babysitter.
Do too. Peace. Skin it.
With guys, it's just like, you could literally be like an inch away from killing a friend because you're so pissed off in the moment, and then 5 seconds later you're good. And you ran on my brain. This great ball of fire.
We only played 3 innings. That would be a non-official game.
Been acting psycho all day. What is it?
It's nothing.
I got somebody killed, but whatever.
Vern, looks like your mom's been out driving again.
Oh, it's so funny I forgot to laugh. Over the side!
No trespassing was enforced by Milo Pressman, his dog Chopper, the most feared and least seen dog in Castle Rock. Illegally scaled the junkyard fence might hear the Chopper sick balls.
I would have been so quiet if I was going to do something like this.
Chris Chambers never misses, does he?
Not even when the ladies leave the seat down.
We knew exactly who we were and exactly where we were going. It was grand.
Oh.
We better go get the food.
You go. You can pick us up on the way back.
We should all go.
4 tails.
Dang.
I don't like this. Sincerely.
Verno, nobody believes that crap about moons and goochers. It's baby stuff. You lose, Gordy. Rude the pooch.
Does the word retarded mean anything? Shut up.
I don't shut up.
Shut up. I grow up. And when I look at you, I throw up. And then your mother goes around the corner and she licks it up.
Finding new and preferably disgusting ways to degrade a friend's mother was always held in high regard.
The Bible says in the midst of life we are in death. Did you know that?
Where's that?
I don't know, Pop.
Dad, can I have the potatoes?
That's what I hear, son.
I think she's a lovely girl.
Dad, can you please have the potatoes?
Dorothy, don't talk to the boy about girls.
Dad.
You shouldn't be thinking about girls.
Jeez.
Biggest game of his life.
He's kind of is already invisible to his family.
Did you read the story that Gordy wrote? Gordy wrote a story. It was really good.
What did you write, sweetheart?
Now see, that's what I'm talking about. Football takes concentration.
I thought it was great.
It's good, brother. I couldn't imagine. Like, I feel guilty if I can't pay attention to either of my kids at any moment or another.
What do you do?
What do you do?
I don't know.
Oh, they're hiding from the dog. From Choppa. Sick balls? Is that what they said? Oh, crud.
Hey, you kid! What are you doing there? Come over here! I'll stick my dog on you!
Run!
Sick 'em, boy!
Now he said sickum boy, but what I heard was chopper sick balls.
Nice. Oh, nice. It's a tiny little dog in it.
I'm gonna beat your ass teasing my dog like that.
Yeah, like she tried to climb over his fence and get me fat ass.
Don't you call me that. I know who you are. You're Teddy Duchamp. Your dad's a loony. A loony up in
really?
the nut house in Togus. He took your ear and he put it to a
Oh,
stove
yeah,
and
that's
burnt it off.
right.
My father stormed the beach in Normandy.
He's crazier than a house rat. No wonder you're acting the way you
PTSD.
are.
I'm gonna rip your head off and shut down your neck!
I'm gonna rip the eyes out of your head and piss in your dead skull. Let him do his own fighting.
Sure, you only outweigh by 500 pounds, fat ass!
Except for the loony up in Togus.
Jeez. You're a class act. I mean, they're kids. They might be punks, but...
My father stormed the beach!
I said come back here!
He stormed the beach, you faggot!
Come back here!
Jeez, that actually is a little sad, to be honest.
You make my old man.
Oh.
I wondered how Teddy could care so much for his dad who practically killed him, and I couldn't give a shit about my own dad who hadn't laid a hand on me since I was 3.
That would be hard because they didn't even know. I mean, he might just think his dad is crazy. They didn't understand the type of effect that type of stuff has on people, which because they hadn't seen anything to that scale, especially.
I'm sorry if I'm spoiling everybody's good time.
I'm not sure it should be a good time. Going to see a dead kid. Maybe it shouldn't be a party. Yeah. Like if he's really bad, like all cut up in blood and shit all over him, I might have nightmares.
Longer.
You know, like all guts and eyeballs over it.
Dude, stop.
Shut up, come on, goddammit!
We interrupt to bring you an update on the search for the missing 12-year-old Ray Brower.
Wow, he's 12. I didn't catch that.
Eyeball's right, Charlie. They ain't never gonna find him. Would you hold still? You're making me fuck up the snake part. Who cares?
Would you two just shut the fuck up? If either one of you assholes had $2,000, I'd kill you both.
Kiefer Sutherland is so cool. Like, honestly, though, like, you can see why he's in the position he is and why he's playing the character he is. You know, it's interesting. So, I'm guessing what's going to happen is that they are going to finally reveal, hey, and I wonder if they're going to go hide the body. Boom, 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 boom. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly. Sorry, I can't help it. But then they're going to go and they're going to meet them at the body and there's going to be all sorts of nonsense.
It's when a cigarette tastes best. After supper. Right.
I've never smoked a cigarette in a day of my life. I've never smoked pot, never been drunk. Is that called being square? I don't...
Next June we'll be split up. What are you talking about?
You split
Why would
up?
that happen?
You're taking your college courses and me, Teddy, and Vern, while we'll be in the shop courses with the rest of the retards making ashtrays and birdhouses. You hang with us, you'll just be another wise guy with for brains.
He's a good friend, really.
Writing. I don't want to be a writer. It's stupid. It's a stupid waste of time.
I always wished I could have the drive to do some of the writing.
Kids lose everything unless there's someone there to look out for them. And if your parents are too f***ed up to do it, then maybe I should.
So what's great about modern day is really in reality, there's not many things that you can't learn online easily or through some like online course or YouTube or whatever. It does not take any money even, just take some time to do it. And a lot of the time education almost sometimes, I mean, education is important, but it can sometimes get in the way because you could think yourself out of taking chances. Oh gosh, we're about to get sketchy real quick.
But if a train comes, there's nowhere to go. Just jump. Teddy, it's 100 feet. It's in here.
Depending on how deep it is, 100 feet would be fine.
I'll be waiting for you on the other side, relaxing with my thoughts.
You use your left hand or your right hand for that?
That'd be nerve-wracking. That would be nerve-wracking. I would actually struggle with that. I'm scared of heights. But not like so like paralyzing scared, but more like I don't trust any of my friends around me when I'm on a ledge. Dude. Stand up, bro. I understand, but you gotta stand up. Stand up. Oh my gosh. This is how you die. Gosh, they're so far behind. That's really cool. I kind of want to cross that now. Oh gosh.
Train!
Freaking move.
Damn it!
Dude, get the... Gosh. You... Dude, oh my gosh, you're gonna get crushed. Yeah, you could have moved like this at the very beginning. That would have been incredibly helpful. That's getting freaking close there, dude.
Why'd you cook your dick? Small meal. Hey, Gordo, why don't you tell us the story?
It's about this pie eating contest. And the main guy of the story is this fat kid that nobody liked. He weighs close to 180. But, you know, it's not his fault. It's his glands. They call him Lardass.
A newcomer to the fight, but what we expect great things from in the future, young Master David Hogan.
Hey, Lardass, how was your trip?
See you next fall.
Don't pay any attention to those fools, Lardass.
How much is it considered done? Come on.
What he wanted was revenge.
Caster. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That is called a bad thing.
A sound started to build
Yeah.
in Lardass' stomach.
So he wanted to crap himself on stage?
Bill Travis knew it. He was covered with 5
That's
pies.
hilarious.
Used one look at
Oh,
Bill
gosh.
Travis embarked on Principal Wiggins. Lardass just sat back and enjoyed what he created.
Except that he would be still like doing all sorts of problems. Because I thought castor oil, isn't that used to like get the bowels moving?
What happened to Lardass?
I don't know. Maybe he went home and celebrated with a couple of cheeseburgers.
Jeez, that ending sucks. So that Lardass goes home and he shoots his father. Then he runs away and he joins the Texas Rangers. How about that?
That's how Stephen King's mind works.
We talked into the night. The kind of talk that seemed important until you discover girls.
I can only have one food for the rest of my life. That's easy. Pez.
Pez.
Cherry flavored Pez.
Try lasagna.
No question about it.
I could eat lasagna so much. Like,
He can't be a dog. He wears a hat and drives a car. Wagon train's really cool.
Oh my God.
It's a Broward kid. His ghost out walking in the woods.
or alternatively, it's a coyote.
Is it Chris?
Finger off the freaking trigger.
Maybe it's coyotes. Hey, Teddy, sit down.
Jeez, you're gonna shoot him in the head with doing that. And coyotes aren't gonna do anything. There's enough of them and they're big enough, they're just gonna leave them alone. Oh gosh. I would not trust him with a freaking gun.
could go into the college courses with me. They won't let me.
His dad wouldn't let him?
It's the way that people think of my family in this town. It's the way they think.
Oh, they wouldn't let him.
No one even asked me if I took the milk money that time. Maybe I was sorry and I tried to give it back. You tried to give it back? I took it to old lady Simons and told her, and the money was all there. But I still got a 3-day vacation because it never showed up. That I stole the milk money, but old lady Simon stole it back from me. Anyway, she saw her chance and she took it.
My back, what the hell? Try to do the right thing and get screwed.
I never thought a teacher. I just wish that I could go someplace where nobody
Then
knows
do
me.
it. I mean, you can't now, but do what you can for now and then leave. It's so hard as a kid
I
because
guess I'm just a pussy. Huh?
that's all there is to you as a kid. There's nothing in the future. You have no idea because you can't comprehend that just yet. They're not that little or anything, but they're still young. Their brains haven't fully developed, so it's hard for them to contemplate anything outside of their immediate purview. Oh.
For me, the idea of seeing that kid's dead body was starting to become an obsession.
If we cut across this field right here, we'll be there in an hour.
Wow.
Take no prisoners! You don't know what's in those woods!
Generally, it's not going to be anything that rough.
Hey, you guys, wait up for me!
I mean, you run the risk of bears. It could...
Billy and Charlie had managed to keep their enormous secret for about 36 hours. Vice and Eyeball had told their secret to everybody in the gang. I guess for those guys, protecting their mother's good name wasn't a top priority.
Gosh.
And we're gonna be famous.
Okay.
We're gonna be on every radio and TV show in the country.
So they're thinking the same thing there. Just be famous.
I hate this shortcut. I hate this shortcut. You flinched! Do the flinching!
But you flinched.
But
yeah.
flinched. I know. Too for flinching.
How are we supposed to get across this?
We'll use you as a raft.
Very funny.
He'll sink.
It's not that deep. You can walk across.
So. Watch out for water moccasin.
I suppose this is fun for you.
It was right there. I saw Jerry O'Connell.
And I'll only be young once.
Yeah, but you're gonna be stupid for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'd be worried about snakes. I was one of those kids. Let's get out of the water.
Burn, there's something on your neck.
It's a leech.
There is something on your neck.
Leech.
Leech!
Oh gosh. Okay. I actually had a book talking about that, saying the best way to get rid of leeches is to take the edge of your knife and kind of scrape them off. Oh boy. Is he joking? Oh gosh. I don't like this viewpoint actually. That's making me slightly uncomfortable. Oh. Oh.
Gordy, man, are you okay?
I've never met anybody who fainted before.
Maybe he made a bad mistake and looked at your face.
Shut up, Daddy. He had a leech hanging from his balls. He fainted.
It's kind of reasonable.
All right, psycho.
Come on, you guys. Break it up. Break it up.
Stop it!
Whoa.
I didn't know why I needed to see that body so badly.
Is he gonna be like closure? In the trash. If you don't get no spending cash. This guy had a really good soundtrack on this.
I got him!
Fall back, Ace. Come on, don't fuck around.
I hate this game. It's this type of crap is why I was really careful who I rode with. I did not want that. Oh, jeez. Man.
Let him beat you, knocker.
What an insult.
Our kid must be around here someplace.
There he is! I see him! Look!
An idiot. That's driftwood.
None of us could breathe.
Oh, is it?
Somewhere under those bushes was the rest of Ray Brower.
And they said it was a 12-year-old kid? It's terrible.
The kid was dead.
Jeez.
Let's look for some long branches. We'll build him a stretcher.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna try to carry him back?
Why did you have to die? Why did you have to die, Chris? It should have been me. Don't say that. It should have been me. Don't say that, man. He hates me. He doesn't hate you. He hates me. No, he just doesn't know you. He hates me a little good.
I think one of the things that matter most as a father is, as a parent, is make sure your kid always knows that they are loved regardless of what they do. They could do the most horrendous thing in the world, and they need to know you'll still love them. I mean, as much as obviously you'll be disappointed, but...
What the f*** do you know about this?
My little brother.
Oh, gosh.
We found him. We got dibs.
There's 4 of us, Eyeball. You just make your move.
Vern, you little son of a whore. Son of the pork.
You have 2 choices. You either leave quietly, we take the body. Or you stay, we beat the shit out of you. We take the body.
Oh, Billy, I think I just turned my Fruity Looms into a fudge factory.
Chambers, you little faggot. This is your last chance.
Canceled.
Why don't you go home and f*** your mother some more?
You're dead.
They're not taking him.
He's got a knife, man.
You're gonna have to kill me, Ace.
No problem.
You piss his pants.
You ain't got the sack to shoot a woodchuck.
Don't move, Ace.
Look at that kid's face. He's gonna shoot you.
I'll kill you, I swear to God.
Give me the gun. You must have at least some of your brother's good sense.
Suck my fat one, you cheap dime store hood.
What are you gonna do, shoot us all?
Just you.
We're not gonna forget this if that's what you're thinking.
I actually genuinely wondered if he was just gonna blow him away.
Suck my fat one? Whoever told you had a fat one chance? Biggest one in 4 counties. We're gonna take him. No. We're supposed to be heroes. Not this way, Teddy.
Ray Brower's body was found. In the end, we decided that an anonymous phone call was the best thing to do.
It's respectable. I mean...
We'd only been gone 2 days, but somehow the town seemed different.
See you in school. Penny.
I don't know why I expected a car to hit him or something. I don't know why.
As time went on, we saw less and less of Teddy and Vern, until eventually they became just 2 more faces in the halls. It happens sometimes. I heard that Vern got married out of high school, had 4 kids, and is now the forklift operator at the Arsenault lumberyard. Teddy tried several times to get into the army, but his eyes and his ear kept him out. Last I'd heard, he'd spent some time in jail and was now doing odd jobs around Castle Rock.
Sad, but realistic. I mean, really.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Gory?
Excited to see what happens to him.
Chris did get out. He enrolled in the college courses with me. He went on to college and eventually became a lawyer.
Wow. All right.
Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant. He was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly.
What the?
Okay, I'll be right there.
And that's what the article was. He was looking at the newspaper. It's something different when you're a kid. Your friends. Yeah, there he goes. Credits starring Will Wheaton. Good movie. It was really good. You know, I mean, okay, I will say, obviously, kids weren't the best actors. Some did better than others. I mean, actually, I think overall, let me rephrase. Overall, I think they were very good. They did an excellent job. I think there was a few spots where really in reality what it is they could have been directed better. But Will Wheaton was fantastic. River Phoenix is obviously amazing. Corey Feldman he's always good at playing this role, I suppose. Because obviously I've seen Goonies. I've seen, was it part 3 of Friday the 13th that he was in, I think? 3 or 4, something like that. I'd seen that. Obviously, I'd say probably the weakest out of the kid actors was probably, shoot, now I'm forgetting his name again. Jerry O'Connell. probably the weakest of them, but I think he played his role as well as he could. I think maybe because I think they struggled back in the day, just because of limited time. They struggled to direct child actors, I think, a little bit as part of it. Overall, they did good. And I want to talk more about this before I do. So thank you so much for watching my reaction. Feel free to go ahead and click the link in the description for my full thoughts on this movie. I'm going to talk about it a little bit, not as much as I did probably with my Flash reaction, but there's a lot to be talked about with this. And so I'm excited to go ahead and do it. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, comment down below what you'd like me to watch next, and be ready for my reactions to all the horror movies that we are going to go through in the month of October. So thank you so much for watching, like I said, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you again for watching my reaction to Stand By Me. I also appreciate you guys for checking out my Patreon if you're interested in getting early access to reactions like this, and subscribing and commenting down below if you want to see what you would like to see next. And I'd like to thank specifically Buddha the Great, for becoming a House Cat tier member on Patreon. In another 2 months, he will get a mug with my logo on it. Happy, good for him. Thank you so much, buddy. Again, I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support from my other patrons as well. We got 2 at Tabby Cat and another one at the kitten level. So get it because I'm TOMCAT TV. But anyways, I digress. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one.